天界用该死的善恶控制着轮回的法则，如果不把它摧毁，我们就会轮回到这肮脏世纪的炼狱深渊。
这个电影呢，源自东方的古典文化，创造了一个全新的世界。电影的主题是欲望，阿修罗界是个超级欲望的世界。
其实只让观众看到，其实你们自己也有可以控制欲望、可以控制自己内心不好的一面的能力。
这部电影呢，应该是我们中国截止目前为止投资最大的一部电影。
Azura is a fantastic trip into another world between good and evil.
Takes you on an emotional journey that covers a very, very broad spectrum of adventure.
每一个环节我们都没有放弃艺术质量。
Tienes un país vasto y maravilloso. Algunos de los lugares, por ejemplo, eran de una belleza casi irreal. Eran verdaderamente Azura.
And one of the things that I really attracted in the movie was the places that we were shooting.
It's not such a lot of, it's about 500 costumes, but each and every costume is an individual costume. Chinese movies have leads and then chorus, and the chorus wears variations on a costume. Whereas I believe to create a good world, you have to create individuals in each world. So each costume is individual. As a designer, how you get a richness to your characters is through that amount of breakdown, painting, overworking, going back into the costume again and again and again, making it live.
每一个场景、每一个服饰、每一个道具，给观众带来的是什么？给这个人物带来的是什么？给这个故事带来的什么？你没有脱离给予的世界。
El director quería evitar lo más posible los fondos digitales. En la historia hay varios reinos, o sea, varios niveles, cada uno requería una identidad cultural propia. Pero la estética debía representar la idea central del real, que es el deseo. Todo era hermoso, lujoso, sensual, y parecía haber sido creado para dar placer, de una belleza única.
I first started to talk with Pong about this movie. We said, well, let's try to make this movie as much as possible in a physical way.
对人界的设定就是村庄啊、图示啊，是让你想起来这是一个美好的地方。
The road base was a massive, beautiful structure made in a super complicated hand painting.
El gigante blanco que crece dentro de la cueva le da vida a la cueva, le da vida a los rebeldes. Templos eran los puentes y las calles donde los rebeldes se movían.
Doctor's lab, it was full of beautiful machineries and vapor and light. I think it was a beautiful set.
Another of my favorite sets was the Nectar Forest.
我们用了5周连录3D 打印。
El Nectar Forest fue uno de los sets más grandes y difíciles de construir, ya que
visually it's very different from anything else you can have seen anywhere else.
Desire is a fundamental part of Azura. So the way I visualized was not only material things, on gold, on precious stones, but was also on the morale and the profile of the characters.
我真讲实情。那边还有，快去！
我们天地设定，整个的天界全是人内心最美、最好的映射，就一个字儿嘛，爱嘛。就是人的爱应该是什么？应该是这样的，把爱摧毁应该是让我就展现给你看。
Director Peng just wanted huge action that people have never seen before.
张木导演最初就聊着阿修罗的动作的时候，他们就需要往实的做。灵山大战，这长镜头将近有50多秒，每一个环节全是环环相扣的。只要有一个人做错了，整条就全都烂了。
Can I do the rebels over the ridge?
Peng said to me, I really want to do a fight in between two walls. I said to him, oh, how many people is it going to be? 2 people, 3 people? He said, no, maybe 60 to 70 people. We're not just thinking of a one-on-one fight, we're thinking of a huge battle. 60 to 70 people, all in this tight space.
No human being or no universe being has been, which is heaven. Decisions that we make was first, light is one of the universal elements of the universe. Life is what really defines anywhere we were in the universe. What we need to do was more than thinking on just the concept of the design, think on how we're gonna lead the characters. And that started evolving in having a really complicated setup of lighting. It was to create the biggest LED stage ever built.
用了6面 LED 来拍这个天，挑战了技术的极限。
Tuca is a really important character in the movie.
最初的设定当然是一个好玩儿，它是从一个丑陋到一个可爱的综合的一个变化的过程。
你咋不演戏了？
Well, what makes Tuca special, I think, is that some of the characters that we are known for here at Tippett Studio are giant monsters that don't talk. They emote, but not necessarily the complete emotional range that Tuca has. Whereas Tuca, even though he looks silly, is a fully fledged character. Tuca had some new rendering and new shaders that we were using, so he actually responds to light in a more realistic way than characters we've done in the past. We also did a significant amount of facial motion capture for Tuca. It was the first time at Tippett Studio that we've done that. The remnants are these sort of delicate, almost magical creatures.
In that collaboration we had with the director and the visual effects supervisor was a wide range of ability to create what was going to be unique for Azura. In the story, how you see how they're made remnants is really kind of graphic.
受到惩罚的阿修罗人，他们用这样的工具把他的头和心给套出来，套出来的就变成这样一种飞行的一个生物。这样的飞行的生物其实也是用来惩罚他们的，存活下来，他们等于变成叛军的一部分。然后这还有一些专门享乐的阿修罗人，飞走了还去射他。
Once again, extremely harsh, but exciting to be able to create that process of how they did that.
阿修罗王的3个头的设定确实挑战了一部电影的好多的技术的底线啊，难度太大。
包括阿修罗王这个角色的设定并不是说一个人有3个头，就一个人的内心有很多面，3面只是一个代表，只是看你哪一面去战胜哪一面而已。
我们平时对白感觉一个镜头就完成了，最多2个镜头。那你这个3头的人要跟别人对白的时候，这个头扬的时候，那个头必须要这么演。那万一还有这几个头，再跟那个对话者再把这个，那就是一个小台词，可能你的机位要挪动无数次。
我们可是一个人呐！
刘嘉玲啊，老师来到阿修罗这个剧组的时候， 他说我还像个小学生一样，第一次有这样的表演经验，连基本的身形、基本的肌肉状况都要重塑，有点不可思议。
难道你不想永远生活在这么美丽的世界吗？
Abbey Road is the legend, you know. It's the most famous recording studio in the world. To be here, standing where all the other greats have stood, recording with this amazing orchestra, it means a lot.
那很大些，我觉得这里就是那种环境，你可别骗我啊！
We get to be a bit creative with that to create this unique environment.
Different in they're so dense and choreography is so amazing. The challenge was trying to get the sound to match the visuals, to be as exciting as the visuals were, as the choreography and the battle scenes were. The natural world, the Asura realm and heaven, sounding very real to the worlds that they were.
One of the things that we tried to do on this film was to keep it very organic.
We have a fantastic score that Trevor's brought to us. We have beautiful orchestrated recordings.
When I sculpt the scene, you feel the pace, you feel the energy, comes up with this unique language for our film, for Asura.
师父，我以佩剑和生命发誓，守卫各界，遵您所教而生，朝您所授而战，但我无法独自战斗。
真是好苦啊！
我的王，我终于找到你了。
属于我的东西，是时候把它带回来了。
They are really open to create something that looks and feels different than any other movie visually and in the storytelling.